We're back with the families of a major IVF mix-up. So Dr. Sportelli, what advice do you have for Vanner and Donna to help navigate, to get themselves and their son through this crazy maze?
Listen, the foundation of this entire circumstance is one simple phrase: unconditional love, right? I understand that genetics play an enormous role in so much, but we're talking about unconditional love, bonding,
Nurturing.
trust, nurturing, right? That is the absolute basic, common denominator of this whole story. And when we look at children, let's just say, probably the closest example I could think about is like maybe a child that's been adopted and is just finding out maybe that, the biological parents are different. What we always say in those cases is, you are not loved any less because you're adopted or because you're not a biological child of mine. You're not loved any less. And that is the resonating point here. And it sounds like you guys are already well ahead of me on that one, right? This is unconditional love and support. One thing that I would say is that as a 13-year-old, right, so your son is 13, that in and of itself is a time when your identity is kind of up in the air, right? You have so many questions about life and family and parenting and all of that stuff. So it's a challenging time. It's kind of like the perfect storm. This did kind of happen at a pretty volatile time in someone's life, potentially, right? So in that case, I want you all to be prepared for questions, for confusion, for anger, for being upset, right? It may not go smoothly, and if it doesn't, that's okay. You're gonna roll with it. But one thing that I heard here too in this incredible story is this discussion of honesty, just being open with everyone, right, about the story and about what happened. And you know what that does, Doc? That fosters trust. When you're open with your children, right, developmentally, of course, right? I mean, you're going to talk to a 5-year-old different than you talk to a 13-year-old. But openness fosters trust, and trust fosters bonding and relationships. So the advice is to keep that communication line open. Be sure that your son continues to feel that they can come to you with any questions or concerns without feeling any discomfort, right? And that you're supportive of that.